Hey, what's up guys, Chaos Theory here, and in this video I wanted to talk about the Canton expansion of Guild Wars Beyond Winds of Change. Now, as I'm making this video, it is October 4th, and not all of the phases have been released. So far, Phase 1 and Phase 2 has been released. This is going to be Part 1. I'm most likely going to make a Part 2 covering Phase 3 a little bit later when it comes out. The reason why I'm making this video is because I just recently completed what is released so far, which is the end of Phase 2. I'm not going to try and give out any spoilers in this one, but I can't promise anything. So if you don't want spoilers, just saying there might be some spoilers in this. But anyways, so I just wanted to go over some of the harder quests. I wanted to go over the builds I used, go over basically some tips about it, especially on the hard quests, like I said. So let's start that. So the things I want to go over is just builds for the 4-man party, the 6-man party, and the 8-man party. I'm also going to go over some hard quests. The ones that I see the most are Rescue at Minister Cho's estate, which is, I can understand that because it's the first quest in Winds of Change that requires you to have a 4-man party, which can be very difficult on your first time. And then, what is it called? Sorry. What Waits in Shadow, which is the end of Phase 1, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But, that one's pretty hard because, it's kind of like a first boss level, and it's just, if you do it wrong, it can be the most painful quest you've ever had in the game. Anyways, and then the next one would be the quest Free Birds. This one can be painful. I'll show you how to make it not painful. Anyways, so the first thing I want to go over is builds. So for your character, you want to have some type of knockdown, knock lock. You don't need knock lock, but it helps. So for assassin, a great way of having knock lock is to have you move like a dwarf, and then the 3 skills here, trampling ox, just all those, and just spamming those skills. He'll be decently knock locked with that build. If you're a warrior, you want to have the Dragon Slash Brawling Headbutt with, what is it? For Great Justice, I believe, which would make it so that you can constantly spam Brawling Headbutt, which is a knock lock style build. So, to be honest, you don't need to have knock lock, I found. The build that I used was just no Trampling Ox and just Death Blossom in there, which is the normal type build. You need to have a knockdown or an interrupt, however. So just do that. Save yourselves is always helpful. So yeah, that's the main character. You want to have a minion or the Lich Bomber. With protection skills. Basically what I did is I took the Discord Way bomber and just took out Discord and put in Aura of the Lich, and this worked perfectly. So yeah, there is that. For you also want to have 2 writs. One, you want to have defensive spirits. If you're gonna run knock lock, it might be helpful to have Earthbind. But that's only needed for a couple of quests like Rescue at Minister Cho's. So if not, just bring the normal Union, which is right here. And for the last one, you want to have an SOS spammer with the healing optionals, which helps a lot, and Splinter Weapon if you're a melee character. Also, you want to have Painful Blonde cancelled, so you can control that and she won't waste all her energy on that, which is very helpful because she's the primary healer. She's the only real healer. Everybody else is protection. See, we have one person who hates Minister Cho's estate. Rescue Minister Cho's. So, just to go over it, this is the build I use for 4-man parties. I'll get into the 6-man party and the 8-man party a little later. Right now, I just want to go and give you a little tutorial. This will not be the afflicted that you will see on the quest, but it will be the scavengers. They're a little bit easier, but it'll be the same general purpose. I'm just gonna give you like a general idea of what you're supposed to do. First of all, take your time. Don't rush through it. Take your time. You're gonna have to do a lot of micromanaging. You're gonna have to take your time through every single group. And with this build, I was able to clear pretty much the entire area, including the optional area, which is where the end of the mission is, right over here. It's flooded with afflicted, and I was able to clear that out pretty easily with this build. So as long as you stay with the general idea, you should be fine. So the first thing, you need to flag your heroes. Don't flag them all at once, because that puts them in a central group, and that makes them so easy to AoE just murder them. So what you want to do is that when you get to an area, you want to have a formation, like for me, arrow, something like that, and you want to have not Raza, Olias maybe, yeah, Olias in the front, so that the minions go up first. And once you have your formation done, you want them to be separate from each other, so that if one gets Ray of Judgmented or something like that, it doesn't affect everybody. So yeah, that's how you do that. And once you have it, you want to have a flat bow or a long bow, just some type of pulling bow. The bonus Nevermore flat bow works perfectly. And then you want to pull somebody. You want to pull a group. And then walk back. And then just pull them back until you're ready, and then start attacking. So with groups of the afflicted, you always want to go for the afflicted monk first, because they have Ray of Judgment, and you want to save you move like a dwarf or any knockdown or any interrupt that you have for Ray of Judgment, because if you take that out, it'll save your group so much pain. So yeah, that's how you do that. So like I said, the scavengers are easier than the afflicted, but it's the same general idea. And just go through every single group slowly, and eventually you'll finish the quest fine. So that's how you do Minister Cho's estate. If you need any help, just PM me in game, and I'll try and see if I can help you. So yeah. Now to go to the 6-man party, mainly the ones that you have to go out of Seitung Harbor to Haiju Lagoon or Zen Daijun, or some other quests that I don't really want to get into because they're spoiler related. But so for the 6-man build, you want to keep these heroes, and you want to add in a Panic Mesmer. Oh whoops, it didn't go in. A Panic Mesmer. I added a Panic Mesmer. I put in Fallback because that's the way I have her. That's fine if you want to put like a full Panic build. That's fine. Just whatever you want to do. And then you want to put in, well, what I put in is a an Unyielding Aurora Monk with a lot of party heals. Well, 2 party heals, but just focus on party healing with her. And that should work fine for all 6-man areas. That's what I use for all my 6-man areas. And then for the 8-man areas, which I'm going to get into right now. Let's see, we'll go to Senji's corner, I guess. Maybe? No? Yeah, maybe? No, whatever. Anyways, so for the 8-man party builds, what I took is take out Talcora, and then well, actually just kick the entire party. You want to bring out a full Discord way. Just put those in. Take out Aura of the Lich and put in Discord, and you have your Discord way right there. So you want to have a full Discord way. You want to have the Mesmer 2-party, and then you want to have the same Ritualist 2-man party that I had before. You can now unhook her because she's not as needed for healing. So yeah, that's what I used. The Mesmer 2-party, you want to have the Panic Mesmer, and then you want to have an Ineptitude Mesmer with Flesh of My Flesh. You can't, if you want to, you don't have to bring it, but I did because Flesh of My Flesh is pretty needed. And that's what I use for all of my areas. So I wanted to get into what waits in shadow, and what is it? Freebirds. Okay, so what waits in shadow is done in the underworld, I believe. Don't quote me on that. It's in that type of area with the Jade Brotherhood. Basically, like I said in the past ones, you still want to use your party arrangement that I was talking about. It's going to be a little bit different because you have more NPCs, but the same general idea stands. And you just want to pull each individual mob. And don't feel bad if you have to fall back a little bit to get yourself more leverage against the enemies, because you'll be able to do that pretty simply, even especially if you have fall back in your party. It just helps in general. Anyways, so in the normal thing for the 8-man party is you want to take those, put them in a straight line like that, and then you want to have a front line right here, something like that. And then you want to be the main tanking damage for this. They'll be more than enough to heal you because you have like what, 4 healers technically. And that's the general thing for the 8-man, so use that for all of the enemies that you'll face. So through all of it, there's one main path, and then for every side path you'll see some friendly NPCs that look like bosses and maybe a couple of other Jade Brotherhood. Do not go into that area. That area you do not need to attack. You do not need to go in there. And if you do and you kill that boss, you spawn more Jade Brotherhood on the path. So if you go around and kill all the bosses, you'll make your life hell. It'll be very, very hard to complete the mission. Like, I want to say it'll be almost impossible. So do not kill the friendly NPCs or the bosses on the sides. So that's a big thing for what waits in shadow. And like I said in past videos, take your time. Also, if you die, don't worry about it. There's a resurrection shrine, and as long as you keep a steady pace of murdering, you'll be able to counter the DP just fine. So that's what you do in what waits in shadow. Freebirds. So this one's gonna be in the OACjQOhsIPXzyJGzbyMlmTuhJ. I'm just gonna go out there and just show you while I'm already out there. Basically, you're going to have to, I'm not gonna try and spoil too much, but there's gonna be some NPCs over here that you need to pick up, and then you'll go over there. To make this easier, do not pick up the NPCs over there, just go straight up the bridge. Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna warn you right now, this might be a spoiler. Just saying, spoiler alert right here. No, never mind. Okay, so you just want to go up, and then let's just murder these guys really quick to get them out of the way. So yeah. So basically, there's going to be enemies all over here. I'm not going to tell you what enemies they are because that's spoiler related. But there's going to be a lot of enemies. Like I said in past videos, take your time, pull each group. Don't rush it, because if you do, you're going to die. And just breeze, just go through all these guys. Oh, we took some extra ones. Well, I can take these guys on. But just take your time and you should be fine. So basically, once you get through all these people, you'll get up to the Tengu village that's up there, and then once you get to that Tengu village, take a southbound and fight all the way through to the portal to Zun tunnels. Sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing stuff. Once you get, so just clear the path all the way through there, then go back, get the NPCs, and then go back to the Tengu village. You'll have a little cutscene, and then just kill everybody there, make your stand, whatever, and then just walk them out to Zhenjun tunnels. It'll make your life much easier, and you'll thank me for that one. So yeah, that's how you do War in Krita. Or not War in Krita. Wow, Winds of Change. That's how I did it. If you have any questions, please PM me in game. I also want to say is don't use meta, or never mind. So please rate, comment, subscribe, and favorite, and please give me some more ideas for videos. I know this one was kind of cheaply made, but I'm hoping to do a couple of better produced videos in the future. So yeah, please rate, comment, subscribe, and favorite, and have a nice day.